Hello Tamers, Russ Merrill here. This time let's open the yellow-purple Parallel World Tactician. Okay, there we go. And of course removing the deck and the playmat from behind. Okay. Putting the deck to the side. Let's unfold this. And of course we have the Ace Mastemon featured on top in a similar style to Imperial Dramon Dragon mode earlier. And from a fading gradient of purple to yellow. Pretty nice. You know, this just made me think that of these new generation of start decks starting from the Galleonmon Alforce ones, we still don't have any black representation, which is a bit of a shame. I'm really hoping the next batch will have some black in it. And anyway, we're starting with the new Digitama Nyaromon with the inheritable. On attack, if you have a yellow Digimon, draw one card, and if you do, discard one card from your hand. That is pretty interesting, okay? I guess the negative part is that it requires you to have a yellow Digimon on the field. Otherwise, if we had this effect that has like no limitation on a Digitama, it will be just so sick and go so well with like some of the decks we've seen already, like the new Icemon that have come out recently and working together with what's his name again? Titamon, right? Titamon. But of course, any trash related deck like even Lilithmon and Beelzemon comes in really handy. I mean, I think even for 7 Musketeers, Beelstar, it would be pretty useful as well. Anyway, moving into Plotmon, inheritable at the end of your turn, you can Jogress evolve this Digimon with another of your Digimon into a Digimon from your hand, paying the cost. So basically the counterpart to the Wormmon that we saw earlier. 4 copies of that, definitely super useful. Lopmon that evolves from both yellow and purple, and nice to see Terriermon cuddling together in the artwork as well. That's pretty cute. So I guess this is the equivalent of Betamon that we saw just now. And Gatomon is coming in with a super epic texture on top. Man, Gatomon! But I mean, I do remember Gatomon has a pretty key effect in this deck, so I guess that makes sense. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 yellow and 1 purple Digimon from among them to your hand and return the rest to the deck bottom in any order. Okay, that is very strong. And during your turn, when this Digimon evolves into a Digimon with Archangel or Fallen Angel in its type, reduce the evolution cost by 2. Okay, I know why she's coming in such a badass rarity right now. That is so good. 1 cost into Lady Devi or Angeumon, and I mean, even just ignoring the 2 that come in this set, like evolving into the old Lady Devi for only 1 cost is gonna be so strong for like Lilithmon decks. Yeah, that is insane. Okay, and for the inheritable, when your turn ends, or rather at the end of your turn, same inheritable as Plotmon, you can perform a Jogress Evolution with this Digimon and another of your Digimon into a Jogress Digimon in your hand. So 2 copies of that, definitely, that is so good. And next we have Angeumon coming in the typical R foiling. So this Angeumon is kind of meant to be played. On play, until the end of your opponent's next turn, one of your opponent's Digimon gets security attack -2. Okay, so yep, just buying time with that. On inheritable, during your turn, while you have a purple Digimon, this Digimon gets security attack +1. Now that is a mighty inheritable. I'm expecting 4 copies since it's just a rare foil. Yes, very good. So you will probably want to evolve into Lady Devi, and then if you still don't have Ingeu on your field, you play Ingeu from your hand, combo into Masti at the end of your turn, and dude, just look at this Mastemon's freaking texture on the foiling. That is so insane. It's like crackling digital distortions in the space behind Mastemon, which is so fitting because she's like Mirei's partner and kind of like represents this gap between dimensions. That is so cool. Of course, Jogress, yellow level 5 plus purple level 5 at 0 cost. On evolve, you may take a yellow or purple Digimon from your trash and place it on top of your security. Alright, not you may, you do, alright? So it's a compulsory effect. And if evolved by Jogress, look at all of your security, then you can play a level 5 or lower Digimon from among them at no cost. And after that, shuffle your security. Okay. So if you evolve by Jogress, you get to recover 1 security, and you get to decide what card that's going to be as long as it's yellow or purple. And then you can either fix it in place in order to like bait your opponent, or either reduce your security by 1 size but increase your field presence. So there's a lot of versatility in this fact and strategizing depending on the situation. So very fitting for the deck name, the Parallel World Tactician. And of course this effect has super synergy with Mastemon's second effect. During all turns, when your other Digimon is played by an effect, delete one opposing Digimon with a level that is equal to or lower than that played Digimon. So, dude! So, of course, just thinking about the internal synergy of Mastemon, with the first effect you evolve by Jogress, you get a level 5 at maximum, then you can delete one opposing level 5 Digimon. But of course, if you fill your deck with like other effects that allow you to somehow play like a level 6s, that is going to wreak so much destruction. And of course, this goes super well with the security Digimon as well, which we'll see later. 2 copies of that, and this is Ghostmon, a new copy, basically same as Kokabuterimon. During the opponent's turn, while you have a yellow Digimon, it becomes a rookie blocker. 4 copies of that. And here we have a new Tsukaimon, seems to be a searcher. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. From among them, add 1 Digimon with either Angel, Archangel, or Fallen Angel in its type to your hand. Return remaining to deck bottom in any order. Okay, pretty convenient, just 2 copies of that. Makes sense. Witchmon is on security. At the end of the battle, you play this card at no cost. And on play, you can add a level 5 or lower purple Digimon from your trash to the hand. So not only are you getting an additional field presence, as well as a recycle on play. If you have Mastemon on your field, hey, this Digimon, during the opponent's turn, just played by an effect. So immediately allowing you to delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon, which might disrupt their ability to end the game. So very, very nice. So it could be considered maybe like not that bad of an idea to include even more security Digimon in this deck with Mastemon, Wizardmon, Twin Color, Vanilla level 4. 4 copies of that. A new Bastemon, this one I don't remember reading about. On play, delete one opposing level 3 Digimon. Okay, pretty cool. So since she's 6 cost and you're effectively giving your opponent a -3, she's essentially just a 3 cost level 5 to play. Pretty strong. Oh yeah, and since she's level 5, you don't have to force Lady Devi, she can fuse with Ingeumon too. Nice. Okay, next, Lady Devimon, the new one, on evolve. By discarding 1 card from your hand, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, and add 1 yellow and 1 purple card with either Angel, Archangel, or Fallen Angel in its type to your hand. Return the remaining to deck bottom in any order. Super powerful searcher. And of course, if you just don't happen to have Ingeumon in your hand, you evolve into Lady Devi, discard that card, check the top 3 cards of your deck. Hey, your Ingeus is there. Play her and then Jogress at the end of your turn. And on inheritable, during your turn, all of your yellow Digimon gain retaliation, and that is just deadly. Okay, 4 copies, putting down over there. I think it's about time we're getting to the options. I guess not yet. Next we have Unomon, which is one of the Olympus 12. Pretty cool to see another Olympus 12 in this form. First, retaliation, and on evolve, trash the top 3 cards of your deck, and after that, return a Digimon from your trash to the hand. Okay, a nice support, increasing the size of the trash while also accumulating resources in your hand for well, just basically to build up to Mastemon if you happen to only draw Unomon as your starting level 6. Pretty nice. Next, we have Chaos Degrade as our first option card in rare at 8 cost. On main, take 1 opposing Digimon and place it on your opponent's security face down, either at the top or bottom of your security. And if you do, discard the top card of your security. Okay, that is some super cool removal right there. I don't think we have any Digimon so far that can resist being sent to the security. And of course, there are many ways you can use this effect. You can send that annoying opposing Digimon to the top of the opponent's security and immediately discard it in order to send it to the trash very easily. But you may want to avoid this if your opponent is of course playing purple and might be able to recycle it somehow, or basically capitalize off the fact that it's being sent to the trash. And so in such situations, you can send to the bottom of security instead. And of course, by doing that, you are basically locking in place what the opponent's final security is, and you can take that into your calculations when planning your final attacks to end the game. Very nice. And on security, you may place 1 opposing Digimon at either the top or bottom of their security face down. So even just getting it off of security, although there is no discard there because that would be way too strong as a security effect, that is still very handy. Next, we have Darkness Wave, 1 cost, representing Lady Devimon. On main, discard the top 3 cards of your deck. And after that, if you have a yellow Digimon, You may return a yellow or purple Digimon from your trash to the hand. Okay, just accumulating resource. On security, activate main. Simple. And I mean, let's say you play a cost to do some evolution or stuff and this memory ends up at 0 and you don't really want to give your opponent too much memory, but the only next thing you could do is like either play a new Digimon or evolve what you currently have for more than one cost. This is an easy way to end your turn without giving your opponents too much resources while increasing your options for the next turn as well. Night Raid in a new artwork, very cool. With Vamdemon there. Or Myotismon, I mean. Oh dude, I can't even remember which one's the English one and which one's the Japanese name at this point. But okay, looks like that's the final card of this start deck, and as usual we are ending off with some very nice looking Jogress memory gauges with Jewumon and Lady Devimon. So let's just put them up there. And with that, we've finished opening these two new Jogress start decks. As usual, if you enjoyed this video, do give it a like. Let me know what you guys think about these new cards in the comment section down below. And don't forget to subscribe for more Digimon Card Game, booster box, and product openings on the day of release. And with that, I will see you guys in the next Digimon video.